Using the right tools in your property business can help you secure more property deals, reduce stress, scale your team, and potentially avoid business disaster. But with a seemingly endless array of software to pick from, covering a massive set of use cases, I know how overwhelming and difficult it can be to choose. So whether you're just starting out at the beginning of your property journey or already have an established property business, watch on to find out the top 5 tools you have to have and the ones we use in our property business. So hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Andy Gort, a property investor, coach and mentor based in Maidenhead, UK. I've been investing in property for the past 7 years and love helping others to do the same. Over these years, I've learned the hows and the how-nots when it comes to technology, and over that time I've messed around with a lot of tools, some better than others, and wasted a lot of time in the process. I now have a team of 7 people, and getting the right tools in place up front definitely saves a lot of time, money and heartache. So let's jump right in and find out what you absolutely need. And first up is a cloud storage solution. So I'm sure you've heard of these before. We've got a Dropbox, maybe Google Drive. Personally, we use OneDrive for myself and then SharePoint for our team. But why do you need some form of cloud storage? Well, the first thing is business continuity and just making sure that your documents are safe. Now, we are running businesses, and the threat to your business of perhaps a hard drive going down or you losing your laptop perhaps or iPad could have severe implications for your business. You may have loads of really important documents, whether it's title deeds or information that you've gathered on potential leads and properties that are stored in spreadsheets, and it could wipe out your business if you're not careful. So using something like Google Drive or OneDrive, it just makes sure that there is a backup at all times so that you can always recover any documents just in case. Of course, there's also the ability to access those documents anywhere. So I actually have an app on my phone, so I can go and pull up any document that I need if I need to quickly refer to it. And in the future, as you bring team members on board, of course, you're going to need to share documents with different people. And by having a cloud storage solution already in place, you can make sure that you're ready to go. So the first one is a cloud storage solution. The second one is just some form of productivity suite. Now, I'm basically talking about Microsoft Office or Google Docs, because of course we'll be perhaps reading or creating Word documents, maybe an investor pack, or receiving contracts from our solicitors. So a word processor like Word is really important. And then the other sort of main piece of software is some form of spreadsheet. So whether we're doing deal analysis or tracking leads, some form of spreadsheet is also really, really important. So we use Microsoft Office, we use Office 365. Some of my team are able to use those Office documents using a free software like Google Docs, and then sort of myself and business partner, we use the full-blown suite of Office programs for ourselves. So yeah. The second one is a productivity suite. The next one is some form of task manager. Now, you may be used to managing your tasks maybe in a notebook or writing them down, something quite sort of pen and paper. But I would suggest trying to move to even a simple task manager, such as Trello or Todoist. We use Asana. And it's basically looking a little bit towards the future, because if you currently have a to-do list and you're doing everything on it, at some point, hopefully, you'll be able to bring in virtual assistants or team members, and you'll be able to then go and hand off some of those tasks to other people. But you need to obviously be able to do that using a technology tool. You won't be able to scale it using stuff that's written manually or with pen and paper. So if you start to use the tool yourself, you'll know how it works and what works well, and then you can train other people that you bring into the business in how they can use it too. A couple of bits of advice. Firstly is choose the tool that aligns with your personality. People always ask me, well, which tool do you use? And personally, we use Asana, but different people like different tools. I find the one that aligns with your personality. If you are interested in why we use Asana, I have actually got a video on the top 5 reasons why you should use an Asana in your business. So do check out the link in the description to go and have a quick look at why we use it in our business. Number 4 on my list is some form of accounting software such as Xero or QuickBooks. Now, you don't need to do this at the start. You can use spreadsheets, but I strongly recommend that you try and use something as early on as possible, because trying to do this retrospectively can become really, really painful. Now, my accountant mandates that all limited company accounts are prepared using a tool like Xero, and your accountant may be the same if you have a limited company. So I just suggest use one as early as possible. Do it little and often, rather than leaving a whole stack of receipts in a shoebox that you then have to go and enter in before your accounts are due. And you can also start to gradually get used to how it works and the sort of information that it can provide to you, because it can be really useful to know, well, how much am I spending on subsistence? How much am I spending on travel? How much am I spending on marketing? So at the start, even if you haven't got money coming into your business, you still know where the money is going out and whether you need to adjust anything. So as I said, we use Xero. You can get different subscription levels. We actually get different, ours is through our accountant who gets a good deal. So just speak and find out what's best for your business. And then lastly is some form of CRM, or customer relationship management software. Now, I know that people sometimes, if they meet people like estate agents or investors, may use their address book in their phone. But I think, again, like the accounting software, the sooner you can do this, the sooner you can start really leveraging some of the more advanced features. So initially, your CRM may literally be a duplicate of your address book. Just phone numbers, email addresses, names, maybe the odd note. But then as you have more conversations, you can track the history, you can start linking in other people. We have a record of estate agents, as in the branches, and then the actual people we speak to at those branches. We put deals into our CRM, the property details linked to the estate agents. So it's really useful to bring in this additional functionality. Again, you can put tasks in it as well if you need to go and get reminders to follow up on perhaps vendors, and start off basic. But then you can always make it as complicated and as comprehensive as you want as your business grows, rather than having it simple at the start in an address book, but then you need to go and start all over again when you actually do need a CRM. Some examples: there's Insightly, less annoying CRM. We in our business use Podio, that is actually very cheap as well, if not free, depending on what you need. But it creates a centralized storage information so that you can communicate to other people. It's customizable, and it's also easily scalable as your business grows. So I know there's a lot to digest in there, so I'd suggest that you start with one tool at a time, and perhaps you go and get your cloud storage solution in place first, so you know that any information that you have currently got on your computer is backed up and safe, before moving on to maybe a task manager or the productivity suites. But I'd really like to know, are there any tools that I've missed? Are there any that you would add to this list? Please do let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe so you're notified about more videos like this coming soon. But good luck, and I hope you have a fantastic, productive business day. Thanks.